Recently on my YouTube channel, I showed you this Power in Action Pikachu toy, and I've actually got it throughout Boxing Day of last year. And yes, there's actually something that I actually quite like. It's got lights and sounds, and it does have action sensor technology on it. Unfortunately, this toy here lasted just less than a month, and it's going to be quite an autopsy, or maybe I should just say an autopsy sort of video, because I just want to check what's going on here with Pikachu's batteries. Are they exhausted, or can anyone explain to me what's going on here? Well, yes, I'm just going to probably check what's basically on the back of Pikachu's back. And I'm doing this because I just want to make sure Pikachu is literally working. And I've got a screwdriver with me, so I'm not sure if it's the right or wrong tool if I have to use it. And this Pikachu toy is actually quite robust. Hang on, I don't know how good or bad this toy is. And I'm actually just having troubles on getting this screw out because I'm not sure if I've got the right or wrong screwdriver with him, I suppose. But to be honest, I don't really recognise any sort of problems. I'm not sure if you can see that by the way I'm actually filming. I might have to go and get another screwdriver, I'll be right back. Now what's quite funny is, unfortunately I couldn't find another one of the red screwdrivers, which is actually a lot more bigger than this one here. So this is going to be quite a long autopsy video, and I don't know how to get this battery cover out. So yes, I just feel like I just want to do part 2 of the autopsy video of Pikachu there. Or maybe it's 3. Well, hang on, is the screw coming out? Maybe it does look like a screw is... Well, it is literally coming out there. See the way I'm just screwing this one here? Am I like using, the wrong screwdriver here? Yeah, see that section there? That is really, really interesting, I suppose, And that screw here could be the major component, I suppose. Does that lift off from the toy here? No, I don't know. I think it's only when I have a whole bunch of screwing up to do. I'm not kidding him, but I'm just want to check. I'm not sure if I'm doing it like he's I'm actually trying. He's a real animal. Yes, Pikachu can be a real Pokemon animal thing. And this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see the screw there. And I dare say it could be the batteries leaking, or it could be the buttons though. And I might be totally wrong though. So I might try and unscrew that. And I'm not sure how to get the battery cover out. It's going to be quite tricky though, I suppose there might be a little tab thingy bob there. Sticky screw shot area here. Maybe I could do a bit more enthusiasm on how much of all the screwing or unscrewing has been doing. And then speaking of the devil, oh hang on, it's not being unscrewed that well. And let's just hope the screw, can actually come out. And it's actually going to be quite interesting, I suppose. Let's see how these batteries have been doing. Ooh, looks like these batteries have been... Let me check the whole battery terminal here. Have they been leaking? It's funny with batteries is you got to be very careful. And the very serious message is, do wisely be careful when you just play with toys which have the influences of batteries inside, because once your toy has got batteries in it, and if you leave toys with batteries in it, they actually start to leak. So this is the major reason why I'm actually warning you guys to basically play toys in a very proper way. And I'll go ahead and grab, well, let's just say probably the old or new AAA batteries. Well, inside this box is basically a huge pile of AA and AAA batteries. And I've got the battery checker with me. Oh, this one's a bad one. I can tell it's been leaking. It's funny with AAA batteries, they tend to leak easily though. And the most deteriorating part with AAA batteries is, when you have batteries like that, it really starts to hurt the amount of fillings there. There's some of the new batteries here. Let's see if I can go ahead and get these out. And, wait, did I just scratch one of the new batteries? Let me just have a look here. Okay, so this is what these new batteries are. I'm trying to be careful not to stab myself, And these batteries are brand new and freshly designed. And it's all set to green. And it looks pretty nice, doesn't it, when you get together with this whole AAA battery thing. Here's one of the old AAA batteries. This is the battery that actually came with from the Power and Action Pikachu toy. It's good. And we'll probably put them back into Pikachu's bum, or booty as I like to call him. And we'll have to find out if it's, yes, negative goes here, and positive, I think that's negative. Negative goes here as well, and positive is likely going to be somewhere like that. And then I come in and get this plastic cover piece, which sits right into Pikachu's bum, and let's just hope that this toy should actually work. And I'll try and get the screw back in, which sounds quite amazing indeed. I've got to show the screwing. I need to show these screenshots just to make it look very nice, I suppose, because if I don't do any screwing or unscrewing shots as well, because if I don't do them, my videos won't be popular on YouTube as long as it is. And I think Pikachu might be ready to roll. Let's see how it works by pressing the switch, turning it on. Let's see if it works. No. Dead as a dodo. I think it's the components. It could be the water, or it could be the components that's coming from from other Pikachu's voice. So sadly, this Pikachu is out of order. So he's no longer running, I suppose. And I think I don't know what's happening with Pikachu. I might have played with him, but the electrical components just snapped off. It's just absolutely sad that the wiring connections here, they're just inferior. I mean, they just look like they've been broken away, I suppose. I'm going to have to take a look at the batteries here to see how the old batteries are. This one's a good one. It almost looks like they're about to leak though, but they're actually not. Put the screwdrivers back away into this tub here. I'm just going to close it, of course. And I might probably throw these, I'll probably keep the keychains. Keep this one here. I might throw these little things that go straight in the bin. And yes, that's probably about it though. And sadly, I can't show you the functions once again with this Power Up Pikachu, this Power Up Pikachu toy. But nevertheless, oh wait, is that? Hang on, is that the red screwdriver I was looking for? How foolish was I? But nevertheless, sadly, Power Up and Action Pikachu toy has actually the Power and Action Pikachu toy has finally sadly died. I mean, it's just sad to say that I've actually tried to play with him, but no, he's not working anymore. And I think in previous videos he was working, but sadly this system here inside the Pikachu has really failed my life. I'm just gonna put these away. I'm actually just gonna jump cut this footage, and because I've got parents there, and yes, it's just sad that the Power Up and Pikachu toy, Power Up and Action Pikachu toy has just finally died there. Just heading straight to the computer room here. It looks quite treacherously creepy inside. And I'm just gonna go through this area here and just grab the batteries and the tub with the red screwdriver on it. Let me see if I can pick this one up. Don't know if the camera would work well. Not sure how long I'm gonna hold it single-handedly, because I've got to hold the camera as well. I have to probably jump cut as well, because oh my god, this is gonna be really scary. But there you go, it's just sitting there. It just goes to show you that making YouTube videos like this can be sorry for the shaky camera though, but it just goes to show you that making YouTube videos can be absolutely stressful indeed. You know what, it's actually just tough making YouTube videos like that. But anyways, I'm going to take a look at the only single product there that we can see there in this video. It's a Generation 78.99 product, but it's also a Generation 79 product, but I don't think it's official yet, so I just have to wait for the 22nd of January 2019. This is the Russian Talon Island Breeding Orcs 12-pack, and as I can see, there's what it looks like to be a pair of tufted puffins, and these are supposed to be the more colourful and more graceful cousins of the lesser spectacular Atlantic puffins that we have in the UK. I think you can find them in various coastal places such as Bempton Cliffs or Pembrokeshire Wildlife Centre perhaps. And that's what we have. There's some very interesting names of the birds there. We've got horned puffins there. Oh, look at that. Is that a parakeet auklet? Looks pretty cute, isn't it? And once again, we're going to unpack this whole pile of trash. Because, I mean, I'm just calling it trash because this packaging, look at that. It just easily rips apart. I mean, give me a break, guys. When is the old white packaging going to be there, guys? I mean, it's just sad that we've just got replaced by this stupid white packaging with, actually, I mean brown packaging, sorry. I'm not going to put this one up in the photo there, but there you go, there's all the puppies there. And they look pretty nice, don't they? And let's try and stand them up. These three are horned puffins there. And so is that one there. And there's actually a few horned puffins there. Let me have a look, and it's actually quite interesting. There's another one of these. 3 horned puffins there, and they look like they're coming to breed. Birds, they look like penguins by the looks of it. And then we've also got these ones there, and I think these are tufted puffins. They're more spectacular than, let's say, horned puffin or Atlantic puffin that you find in the UK perhaps, and also probably around North America and Europe. Looks pretty cute, these puffins. They don't look... Oh, this one... Why does this one have to just slack downwards? He's just absolutely pecking for food, eh? But that's the real nature of a bird. I mean, these birds, for the fact that puffins love to breed in very interesting cliffy areas, and also a bit of terrain as well, they love to make burrows, which is a good enough find, as I can say that. This puffin here just doesn't look like it's standing correctly. No, doesn't want to work. Sometimes a model like that can be upsetting, because sometimes when a model is like that, it could literally just deteriorate the whole performance. Let me try this one here. That one there, it sort of works, but to be honest, I don't think on how good a find it is. I mean, just look at the very good niceness here on these tufted puffins. And then we've got the horned puffins. And what are these little ones there? I think these, what do you call it? Parakeet auklets. They've got very small eyes here. Very small-eyed looking critters here, which are like puffin-like birds. I think auks are like penguin-like birds that can fly, but they're found in, in the northern hemisphere, which is a very nice fact to know, whereas penguins live in the southern hemisphere. And this one here has got a very floppy standing pose here, and so is that one there. They just don't stand right. I mean, what's going on with flip-flop guys is, I think the new generation for flip-flop guys, it's just absolutely terrible. I mean, just look how, look at the way they're just standing. They look like they're just standing like flicking, it almost looks like they're standing like flicking flip-flops. It's just pretty hideous, but it looks good. But anyways, they actually look pretty nice, I suppose. I mean, to me, they look like a very good coaster pose. And why I'm saying that, the reason why I'm saying coaster pose is not just for the fact my mum was taking over the video there via the door. I'm saying it as coaster pose because that's the sort of pose or scenery that you would likely to be finding it around sometime in spring or summer when birds start to breed in cliffy areas next to the coast. Oh yeah. And yes, you actually just saw my trousers. Blame winter. Well, yes, I'm just going to probably have all of these... Sorry about that, I was a bit cruel to the puffins there. And because Pikachu has sadly died, the Power in Action Pikachu toy. Yeah, this Power in Action Pikachu toy has sadly died, and the sound's gone though. And there's nothing I can do with the figure toys here. I've still got to make these, but there's nothing much I can do with the figure toys. I might probably make something else, like a head perhaps, like a snapper toy, but I might probably focus on the figures first until further notice. I don't know, but anyways, thanks for watching for this very, very weird, simplistic video. And you know what, sorry for the rough and ready speaking there, but it was actually quite a very nice topsy-turvy on the Power in Action Pikachu toy, which has sadly been broken, as you can see there. Anyways, not much to say, isn't it? Thanks for watching, and bye for now.